But I was going to ask, what keeps you faithful in a world full of people that cheat?
AIDS.
For real. That would be a clip. Yeah.
But some people can't have kids, so I don't know. I think
that's true.
I think it's just like your
But then
partner.
people adopt.
Yeah. White dudes.
White dudes love black women.
They do love black women.
Yeah.
White dudes love
the
black
old ones.
Fine black man approaching your woman in front of you.
Pause.
Has that
That's
ever happened?
Hey y'all, it's Mojo Motion Podcast. I'm KB.
I'm Shelby, and today we have a special guest joining us. Give it up for Pink Sweat.
Yes.
Blessings.
So how are you feeling today? How's your mental health?
My mental health, I'm amazing. I feel great. We in Miami,
We in Miami.
It's hard to be
period.
down.
And it's Memorial Weekend.
Yeah, we lit. It's fun. Got some eternal water.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
Got our pink on.
Okay, we got the pink on. We got the
vibrations
vibes
is high.
going.
Do you like living in Miami?
I love it here. Yeah, it's a vibe.
So what was your life like before you became Pink Sweat?
Depressed. No, I'm just kidding. I make a lot of jokes. Just throwing that out there.
We're going to have a sense of humor today.
Just regular. Like, I feel like I've been building my life since I was a kid to be Pink Sweats, if that makes sense. Like, I always knew I was going to be doing something cool with my life.
You always knew music was your purpose or something creative?
Yeah, I always felt this since I was a kid. Like, I just knew something with music was just...
You could always sing?
I didn't think I could sing, but I always been into... Like, I was a musician, so I did that. And then I did, like, entrepreneurship, selling stuff. Not drugs.
He said not drugs.
But, yeah, I like, to me, music, entrepreneurship, creativity is all in one.
Yeah. Okay. How was your childhood? Did you come from struggle, or were you a silver spoon child?
Struggle kid. For
You came from struggle? We can't tell.
Yeah. I mean, but you know what's funny? Like, I laugh with my parents because I had two parents. So it's like struggle, but in my neighborhood, it's like, oh, it could come off like we have a silver spoon.
Yeah. Because other people didn't have their own parents.
Yeah, it's like
or missing
a lot of my
dad.
friends didn't have two parents.
Right.
And different, guidance and things. So in that emotional sense, maybe structure-wise, I was
So you grew up
lucky.
with two parents in the household.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
good.
But there was still, like, other struggles going on.
broke.
Yeah.
For real.
My parents wasn't really, like, getting along, so they got divorced when I was young, which was lit. Because none of my friends had parents that were like two parents in the house. So I was like, oh, now I'm like everybody else. Like, I felt like that was cool.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was kind of lame.
She said it was kind of lame.
It was whack.
So where did the name Pink Sweats come from, and like the whole idea of wearing pink?
Honestly, I was just wearing pink. So I was already like into the music stuff, but I wasn't really making money yet. So I kind of went to H&M one time, and it was like the clearance rack, and they only had like one pair of sweatpants that fit, and it was just happened to be pink. And then somebody didn't know me, so when they referenced me, they was like, "Yo, where's the Pink Sweats, dude?" Because I was wearing pink sweats, and I was like, "Yo, I like that name. Like, if I ever become an artist, I'm gonna use that
crazy.
because it's kind of funny. It's not, I don't really take myself serious."
Yeah.
And
What's your sign?
Aquarius.
Yeah, you don't take yourself serious.
Aquarius is like Okay. What are some things you struggle with as an artist and as an individual?
Ooh, that's personal. No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna get into it though.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Be
deep here.
prepared.
I feel like as an artist, I struggle with like my upbringing, how I grew up, and like trying to spread that energy. Like, I feel like it's like I always want to be positive in my music, but that's not really like that popular. So sometimes I'm like, well, I'm making a great living, but am I reaching the people that I'm trying to reach?
Like your
Right.
target audience.
Yeah.
Like your target
The
audience.
special people who, like, I don't know. It's like I always see myself. So, like, when I ride around, like, I ride by myself.
Right.
I move by myself. And, like, I'll meet people, and I can tell that they looking at me like, yo, like, I didn't even know dudes like you existed. Like, I'll be at the gas station, and dudes be like, yo, like, who are you? Like, you gotta be somebody. You just had this vibe.
Just by the way.
I'm like, yo, I'm a singer. Like, check my vibe out. And they be like, dang, like, I can just tell, like, they looking like, yo, I wish this was something that I knew about
Right.
when I was 10 or something.
Yeah.
Where you could just like, yo, this dude's doing it this type of way, and he's getting to the bag, and, like, he's happy, and it looks like things are going his way. To me, I want kids to see that. Like, I don't really, because I know how that can affect, you know, especially young boys.
Right.
Like, I want them to see a young black guy get into it,
Making it.
who, you know, I don't have
And
a
not
rec-
caring
I don't have
about
a
wearing
record,
pink.
I don't sell
Yeah.
drugs, like, and not that I'm shaming anybody that does, but even my homies who they've been there, they don't want nobody looking up to them. They're
Right.
like, yo, don't do what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
Right.
Do that.
They
Do
just
something
doing it to
else.
survive.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
trying
Yeah.
to make it. So I want kids to see, like, you can do it the clean, the
Another
right way,
way.
and
Yeah.
make it work. And, like, you can really live a fulfilled life.
So do you have any mental health issues?
For sure. I feel like anybody that's a creative, it's like come with it.
Nah,
it's
for
like
real.
built in. I think for me, I overthink a lot.
Yes.
Like in the sense of like how I'm affecting people.
Yeah.
Like especially when I interact with people, like I'm always like, dang, did I say something wrong? I hope they felt like good about being around.
Oh, you
me.
always want to make sure that the other person feels that you care.
Right.
Yeah, like I don't
Yeah.
because I know how that feels like when you in a place and people just treat you like you ain't nobody.
Like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, no, I never want nobody to be in my presence and feel that.
No, I feel that.
Completely.
We have some mental health issues too, though.
Yeah, we do.
What
You
y'all
trying to
got
open
going
up?
I feel like we also overthink.
Nah, we do.
Yeah, we overthink. And then I feel like when the lifestyle gets overwhelming, I can kind of get like in a depressive mood. Like
What's
not
lifestyle when
depressed.
you say that?
Just
Like,
like,
the industry.
yeah, the podcast is really consistent, but I
Yeah.
feel like we need to work more on our personal life. You
Most
know?
definitely.
Yeah, I feel like we need to.
And
go
I have
out
a
more.
mood swing disorder.
She does.
Yeah, I have a mood
Like, it's
disorder.
bad.
My
Sure,
therapist,
I was
no,
about to
like
laugh.
I'm
like,
dead ass.
Wait, is she serious?
No, like for real. My therapist told me, she was like, yeah, you have PTSD and you have a mood swing disorder.
Yeah.
What you got PTSD?
It's hard being her friend.
My
guys.
childhood. Not that it was bad, just, you know, certain situations happened. Yeah.
I got poverty PTSD for real.
For real?
Yeah, I think nobody don't really talk about like the impression that like not having leaves on you.
Yeah.
Like when your parents tell you no, and how they tell you no.
Right.
Because they don't want to tell you no, they coming off even more mean because
Exactly.
they mad that they have to say no.
Exactly.
And like those things can like, you know,
Affect the child.
affect you.
Yeah.
long term.
100%. How do you think society's expectations around masculinity have impacted you?
Not at all.
Because you be wearing pink all the time.
Yeah, not at all. But I definitely think about it, but it does. I mean, I've been the same way since I was young.
So nobody ever came up to you and was like, are you gay? Because, you know,
My grandma.
for real? Because, like, you
Yeah.
just wear pink all
But
the
she
time
didn't,
and you don't
she didn't
see
say
them
like,
in
"Are you gay?" But she just like, "What's going on with all this pink
pink,
stuff?"
right?
Because like she older, she like
More traditional.
Yeah.
very traditional.
Yeah.
But once I explained it to her, she was like, "Oh, I understand."
It's
the
the
part of the
brand.
brand.
It's
Yeah,
the brand.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's definitely people ask questions, but for me, it's like, well,
You don't care.
that's a good thing because that's like I'm a walking billboard. So
Yeah.
you're gonna ask a question, and that
Exactly.
creates a conversation.
I feel that.
Right.
So how do you balance personal growth while still in a committed relationship?
Personal growth while in a committed relationship. I feel like that's a trick question. I don't really get it.
Like, how are you able to still be yourself and still do what you do while still being in a committed relationship?
I mean, it's my best friend. That's like
That's your best
that's
friend?
my homie. Like
That's
my
good.
wife is my friend, so it's like we just go through everything together. Like
Yeah.
and we talk. Like we talk about everything.
Communication, yeah.
Yeah, like
And y'all do, like, mental health check-ins?
yeah, like for real. Like I'll be like, I ain't really feeling it today. Like she's like, oh, okay, you want me to make you something? You want me to do
Or,
something?
like, just between you two? Like, are you guys still present together in this relationship? Do you guys do those type of mental
Like
check-ins?
questions like that, yeah.
Yeah, we have. I feel like when you marry, you really
You have to.
You have to, or else you end up risking drifting apart.
Yeah.
And
Separation,
That's when
yeah.
you wake up 10 years later, like, oh,
Yeah.
we different people.
Exactly.
Right.
You know,
You
gotta
grow
really-
apart.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what it is.
You got to
Completely.
keep building that bridge of communication.
100%. What makes your partner different from other people you've been with in the
it's easy and hard to say. I feel like there's a lot of intangible things that just, for instance, whenever I'm going through my personal things, I can fully depend that, like, yo, she got my back type.
Right.
Yeah, she's like your backbone.
Yeah,
Right.
like she really
support system
is there. Like when it's really not going well,
She's there.
she's like, yo, what can I do?
Right.
How can I help? And I feel like a lot of times, I don't think a lot of guys get that. Honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. But I think that makes her.
So what kind of man
Amazing.
were you before you met her, though?
Well,
Oh, you can ask us stuff, too.
okay. Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
I'll
I
answer
wanna
that
feel-
one, and then I got some questions for you.
Okay.
Okay.
y'all hit me. I feel like I was learning. So because like I always make these jokes. Like I understand church, girls, and money,
Right.
but within that, it's all very isolated because I was like literally going from school to church all the time. So I didn't really understand the real world, like how people move. And so I was kind of like learning the real world, so to say, from like observing. Like I always
Right.
been an observant person, like, but I'm an active observer. Like I
Right.
don't sit, like some people, they sit quiet. Like I'll ask you random stuff.
Yeah.
I'll say random things that I don't even mean because I'm just trying to see like who is this person I'm talking to.
And
Because
your
I don't
reactions.
understand
Right.
anything about the normal world. And like even to as an adult, I'm still learning a lot of things.
Of
Where I'm
course.
like, oh, people think like that.
Yeah,
Like,
you got to keep learning, got to keep
100%.
growing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's tough. I'm not gonna lie. Like, shout out to my parents. They helped me stay out of trouble. But at the same time, it's like, dang, I don't really fully understand like what's happening all
What's
the time.
happening.
Did you have a good relationship with your parents, though?
Not really. Like, my parents was kind of people like, we not your friends. Like,
Yeah, like
Now-
with your parents.
My parents was like that too.
I'm close with my parents because I don't need them for anything.
Yeah.
And like we can really just
Yeah, you're
laugh.
an adult. Right,
Like,
right.
like talk about the old days.
Yeah.
It's different now.
Cool, do cool stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what about y'all? Parents close?
Yeah, I
Mom,
mean,
dad?
what, growing up or right now? Growing up.
Growing up.
Growing up, yeah, I had two parents in my household, but I wasn't emotionally close to my father. They were more just providers.
Yeah.
So my mom was
Old
a
school parent.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Because my mom is Haitian, my dad is Jamaican.
Okay.
So they were just always working.
Yeah.
Like my mom, she was a bartender, but she was also getting her real estate license. So while she was doing that, she was just busy working.
Yeah.
So I never really had them two in the household, but I always had my siblings. So that kind of kept me busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
So
about
we
you?
were, yeah.
And then me, single household, like it was just my mom, but she was pretty absent. She was just always disappearing. It was kind of weird, but
You didn't know where she was going?
She knew where she was going.
Yeah,
She knew where she was
I
going.
don't know. She had some other issues going on, but and then my dad, he lived like an hour away, and I saw him like every 2 weeks. So I feel like I kind of a mixture of raising myself with also obviously their influence, but I feel like they
Yeah.
could have been a little bit more present.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
kind of how my
How you
household
deal
was.
with that, like as an adult now? Because I feel like our generations, we be calling stuff out now. Like,
Nah, we
yo,
do.
You wasn't there. Like
We be checking our parents. We be checking our
Exactly.
parents.
I don't think she fully understands. I've told her, but she kind of says, I was there, I provided for you, I did everything for
It's
you.
a guilt thing.
And she thinks that that's all she needed to do, when really I just needed you to be there.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like it's a defensive mechanism because she
Yeah.
doesn't want to really receive the fact that she was not there.
Yeah.
Because that's going to put a lot of guilt on her.
100%. Like, obviously love her dearly, but I just wanted to have that mother-daughter bond that I see other women and, mothers have.
Right.
Just never got to get to that point. But I also have, a question. I want y'all's advice on this, okay?
Uh-oh.
What's up?
So I'm currently talking to this 40-year-old on and off, but his spirit is young and he takes care of himself, so he looks young. We get along very well and want to take things to the next step, but people around me make me feel like it's wrong to further things because of the age
Speak
gap.
up. I can't hear you, sis. Speak up.
Do you think age gap matters?
Wait,
when it comes
hold
to a
on.
healthy
How
relationship?
old is the person?
40.
The other person.
No, I'm.
No,
This is
she's
you?
it's her. She said she wants some advice.
Okay,
Pink,
so how
and you
what's
in a
the age
marriage.
gap though?
She in her 20s. We ain't saying our age.
Yeah,
She in her 20s.
That's how niggas go to jail. How old is you?
Early 20s.
Yo, y'all gonna get somebody locked up. Come on. Like, let me see.
So what do you think? Do you think that it can work realistically or no?
Yeah, I think on a historical level, I just think women naturally are attracted to older men.
I agree.
Yeah. Or the idea of an older man. Because
right. Like,
it's just maturity.
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily like, the age thing. It's just like an older guy is going to be more put together than like
100%.
a dude that's 20. Just naturally. Well, you would hope. That would be weird if he wasn't.
It's really security for
So you saying talk to my 40-year-old man?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. No, but do you think that it's actually going to turn into something like really
I don't know him.
in a healthy relationship?
I don't know him.
That's really what's important.
I think like I'm kind of old school, so I believe in like meeting somebody's father. So it's like because I can kind of see where you come from, and as far as masculine presence, and then I can talk to him, and he can talk and vet me out.
Right. So what would your father think is the real question?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, he would hate it.
Exactly.
But is it because of age or because of him?
I feel like it's
because of age. Yeah.
He would completely.
If he's a good person, he's a good person.
Yeah, I think like dudes who do that is just because they was a dog, not because they looking at the man for who the man is.
Did you hear what he just said?
That he was a dog. That's crazy. That he
because
just said
you can't.
That's actually wild.
Like you can't look at another dude and be like, oh, he's 40.
You gotta look at him as an individual.
You gotta look at his character.
Right.
Like, who are you? What do you do?
That's most important, yeah.
What are like, you know what I'm saying? What's the package? So
I agree.
that's what if I had a daughter who was in her 20s, she dated somebody 40, I'm gonna be like, okay, let me meet this guy.
Right.
I'm not gonna just because I'm not a dog. I'm not really on that type.
Right. So you wouldn't be like, why are you dating this 40-year-old man? No? You would want to meet him first?
I always want to meet the person because I'm going to assume that I raised my daughter to
be okay.
You know, good taste.
Pass judgment after you meet.
Yeah. So what does true love mean to you though? Like, what is the definition of true love to you?
True love.
Since you always singing about love.
I think true love is freedom. Like, it just feel like you can be who you are and you have the space to grow. Because I feel like a lot of times people say like, oh, I love you, right? But you have to be this way right now.
Right.
Because I need you to be that way. Versus like, no, I love you.
And I'm going to accept
exactly
you who you are.
Mm-hmm.
There are things that I don't like, but that's where love feels. It's like, all right, well, cool. Like, it's going to be things about me you don't like.
Right. But you accept that
you
guys work
on not
on
judging and allowing people to become who they're supposed to become.
Right. You grow to love those things about them. You know?
And some things they rub off. You know what I'm saying? Some things you're not gonna never grow to love about somebody, but they naturally, when you love somebody, y'all brush up against each other until those rough edges are polished.
Yeah, you kind of get used to it a little bit.
Yeah,
no, I feel that.
What do you expect from a person you're in a relationship with?
Love, just love me. You know what I mean? Be fair, be honest. Allow me to be honest. Allow me to be fair.
Be open.
Be open. And honestly, just help. Like, I feel like a lot of times that's something people need too. Like, things around, whether it's, you know, things in your house, things with the business, things with, like, you just need help sometimes.
Right. Yeah.
A listening ear. Like, my wife get a earful. Like, I always throwing ideas.
Y'all, she in the cut.
Right. She just sit there and listen like, okay.
Yep.
I don't like that one. I like this one. That was a good one. Yeah. Okay. And sometimes that's all you need. Like,
yeah, just a listening ear.
Yeah.
So what are some healthy habits you stand by in your relationship?
Not yelling.
Not yelling.
That's nice.
I like that.
I don't like raising my voice. I don't want her to raise her voice. Just overall being peaceful. Like, even when we going through it, it's like we not ever going here with it. It's like, yo, what's on your mind? Well, I feel like this. Okay, cool. Well, I feel like this.
So it's more receptive when you guys are talking to each other, because versus if you're arguing, you guys both can't really receive and understand what each other are really saying.
You don't really hear the person when you're screaming back and forth,
right?
Yeah, and never walking out on each other. Like, if we arguing, like, trying
and then I'm finna
express, be like, all right, cool. Like, I need a break.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And respecting that, because I'm not that kind of person. Like, I'm not a break personally, I want to finish the argument now.
Me too. Oh, yes, me too.
Sometimes my wife's like, hey, you know what? I need some space. And, like, for me, I had to learn. Be like, all right.
Well, I be ready. I be like, no, we're going to talk about this right now. Like, today.
Because I want it out of my head. Because, while you getting your space, I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, I'm the type to do the space thing.
Yeah.
Like, we'll be arguing, and she's trying to have that argument right now. And I'm trying to close the door.
No,
and I'm like, bro, like, we got shit to do. Like, you tripping. We need to talk.
These days, women and men have crazy expectations in the dating world. So what would be an unrealistic expectation for you when it comes to dating? Well, for all of us, what do you guys think?
I think any expectation dating is crazy to me. Like, I think it's cool to have your, like, things that you prefer, but, like, expecting something from a complete stranger who you really don't know.
I do think you have to have some type of expectation out of somebody, though.
But you don't know them.
Yes, but basically your boundaries, though.
But that's not necessarily
That's two different
expectation.
things,
I feel like that's just like a preference.
Expectation, I feel like, is expecting like a Corvette car at the date.
Or just
crazy.
expecting
Or
them,
just,
like,
like,
for me,
you know what I'm
if
saying?
No, but like
Or
expecting them to court you, that's just what you want.
Okay, that's different. I think courting, though, is respectful. And you
Right,
should
no,
do
that was just an example.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm like I said earlier, I'm old school, so certain things as a guy,
It just comes naturally.
I just do. Yeah. So I'm like, well, anything outside of, like, you haven't come in with expectations is weird.
So you don't think a woman or a man should expect anything when you're in the dating stage?
No, because it's, all right, how many podcasts we done watch? How many of y'all done did? If a guy says, okay, I take you out, I'm expecting to smash, that's weird. A girl goes out, I'm expecting you to take me here, that's weird. It's no, like, expectations is, it don't land right on either person.
But you don't voice it, though. You don't voice expectations.
Oh, you note them in your head.
You just note them in your head.
But
and
see,
you're
that's
like,
psycho to
you're not
me.
doing that.
Like, I feel like, remember I told you earlier, I don't understand, like, certain things. I'm like, well, no, you should speak and make it clear. Because that way there's no confusion, like, what's happening. Because it's too much gray area when you thinking your way, this person think y'all don't know each other.
Right.
This person could be a whole sex addict. You thinking, oh, we just going to lunch. He thinking, oh, we supposed to smash after this. Like, you're like, dang, we just had coffee. Like, what? So I know, I just feel it. My man's told me, like, yo.
That's not expectations, though. Like, what, Pete?
No,
bro, Pete, I'm saying just from a real life perspective.
Nah, I get what you're saying, though.
Everybody is coming from their own world, and then you meeting them at a lunch table. You just got to put it all on the table of, like, what you're looking for in the long term, not while we dating.
Do you feel like that's where people go wrong in a lot of these relationships, expectations?
I do, because I feel like the expectation is I'm here to get married.
You're right.
That's the end. Like, or else what we dating for? We just kicking it. Like,
Some people don't date to marry, though.
Some people just want to kick it.
Some people just want to kick it, just want to vibe, or casually dating. But anyways, y'all, look. So I need y'all advice. So I'm talking to someone, right? It's long distance, though.
All
Right? He seems very interested, and I'm very interested in him. But y'all, the gag is, y'all ready? The gag is he has a girlfriend. but look. She lives with her mom, and I talk to him like for all hours of the day, like for real. Like, it doesn't even seem like he has a girlfriend, y'all. No, like, listen, he literally, it doesn't seem like he's in a relationship. Yes. No. But look.
That don't mean anything.
But like, he supported me through a tough time with my grandma being in the hospital and everything like that. He sends me money and everything like that. Look. I thought the same thing, right? I told Shelby that. I was
look. Outside POV, y'all, she talks to this man every day, like, all day. It's like he doesn't even have a girlfriend.
And he was like, he want to buy trips and everything. What he said?
He like, yo, why you telling? He gonna see this?
I don't know.
Is he expecting something?
No. What do you mean? Expecting what?
I mean, I don't know. Oh, but we're long distance, though. So what can he be expecting? Some
No,
because I even know, but we talked about that, though. I was like, I mean, if I voiced that, I was like, I mean, if you with her, don't be expecting anything from me.
I don't know. I feel like I was like, see, this goes into how you was raised too, right? I was raised and ain't no.
No, I wouldn't.
Girlfriends don't mean nothing in my house.
Oh, because they're not married.
You're not married. Y'all just friends. Y'all kicking it. Y'all
I hear that a lot of the time.
I do hear that a lot. So that's that perspective. But I'm also like, I was raised where it's like if you're with a woman, then you should not be talking to that man.
Right.
That's disrespectful because I've been cheated on before, and I don't want that to happen to me.
Right.
Again.
But
So
see,
I
like
know
my
how it
parents
feels.
said, you gonna get hurt if this. You gonna create this delusion in your head, like, oh, this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend.
But you don't actually think it could be a conducive relationship?
Nope. Cause it don't sound like he's trying to get married, and it sound like you at least leaning towards that's an idea that you would like in your life, right?
But see, not even that. So that's when I was saying that, right? And he was like, "I'll just show you," and I'm like, "Okay, show me."
This ain't no porn though. This
Not even that. Like he
I'm
was.
just being funny.
What time? It's a no.
She tripping.
So I asked him that. He said yes. He plans on leaving her.
What's the plan?
Fit into his life perfectly. Oh, I have to hang up. I'm walking into the house with my girl. Okay.
No, like he doesn't, bro. He doesn't live with his girl though. He lives with his. I mean, she lives with her mom.
Where does he live?
I'm telling you, I be on the phone with him like all the time, right? When I'm not doing stuff, obviously. And like literally, I be like, "Where's your girlfriend?" I ask him. I be like, "Where's your girlfriend?"
Where do he live?
In Tallahassee.
With who?
That's an 8-hour drive. That's another thing. And we're in Miami.
So look, I'm gonna go ahead and ask the camera. If you're watching this, when are you leaving her?
You live in Tallahassee.
You think that, right? Like, put the pressure on her. I mean, on him. My bad.
Or you may have to set him free and let him go.
No, that's what my mom told me. My mom was like, my mom was dead ass. Exactly. It's crazy. Nah, for real. That's what I said.
You're having an argument.
No, for real. My mom said the same thing. She was like, you're just going to have to trust that he really wants you. And if he really wants you, stop talking to him. And he's going to make his way to Miami and show you he wants you.
Wait.
Nah, but he ain't about to do that.
Not with you, but a lot of these guys do that.
No, I agree.
They be trying to come in for a little Miami fling, a little hookup, and then go back to their city. Like, no, boo.
He blocks you everywhere.
That's not funny, Christian.
crazy.
That's not cool.
No, that's not funny. He was still like, that's not funny. Talk about he block you everywhere. What the
He
fuck?
can block you everywhere.
Anyways, back on track, y'all.
Yo.
Has any?
I'm done. Wait, so he live in Tallahassee. We got stuck on that. Did he have his own place?
Yeah, he has his own place.
He has a job?
But he was born and raised in California.
Can
He
I
have
tell
a
y'all a
job?
secret?
What's your secret? Oh, he's a twin.
Yes.
So she's talking to a twin.
The 40-year-olds.
Yo.
No. This is someone. Yeah, we got options. Exactly, we got options.
They
We
both have jobs?
dating.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like creators or whatever.
So yeah, they play basketball and they also do YouTube content. No, you don't know.
I don't think, no.
You don't know.
But he said, I figured it out.
No, you didn't.
Oh my God, bro.
Well, I think we said too much. Wait, I think we
Damn,
said
nah,
too
we
much.
said
Just
too
chill.
much, yeah.
Everybody chill. Next, okay.
Everybody chill. Everybody relax.
Okay. Has anyone ever tried to flirt with your wife in front of you?
Yeah, for sure. Old white
What was
dudes
their
all
reaction?
the time. It's like a thing. Like, cause we always be going to like really nice high-end places, like vacations and stuff.
Yeah.
And we be like the only black people there. And for some reason, old white dudes, they
White
always
dudes
wanna
love
try to
black
talk to us.
women.
They do love black women.
Yeah.
White dudes
Especially
love
the old
black-
ones.
They be wildin'. I be like, I just banter back
No,
with
but
them.
actually a black man, a fine black man approaching your woman in front of you.
Pause.
Has that
That's
ever happened?
That's a lot. All you just said.
Because
No. I don't think black men naturally do stuff like that.
Yeah,
unless
that's
they
kind of
tryna
crazy.
get
That's
shit.
disrespectful.
Unless they trying to get into an altercation.
Altercation.
But I'm not that. Like, I don't even come off like that. So
Right.
I just automatically just give respect.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't get that.
he not on that. Like,
Yeah.
he chilling.
Yeah.
They don't know we're together. It's almost me, and then they realize it.
They realize
Okay.
she got a man.
Nah, I've never seen that happen.
It just happened. The
Ooh.
party we went to a couple weeks ago.
I wasn't standing there.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
You know that-
No, but she said like me standing there. I'm like,
Oh,
only
like,
old white
like
dudes.
in front of him.
Old white dudes, they just so bold. Like,
Nah,
I'll
they
be,
do be-
like I'll be
no,
sitting right
seriously.
here. She's sitting right here. They be like, oh, what's going on? I'm like,
That's crazy.
we
be
really
like,
finna
hey,
do
pretty
this.
lady.
I let them get their rocks off, and then I make my jokes.
Not a rock.
To be honest, doesn't that feel good though? That people look at your girl, you're like, damn.
It's a turn on, right?
Yeah.
It's not a turn on in that way. It's more funny and also like,
You could never get her.
Okay.
yeah,
Hello.
Yeah. It's an ego boost. You could
Nah.
never.
like that doesn't offend me because I'm like, I know my girl.
So,
Yeah.
but have people tried to break y'all up though?
Nah,
I
I
like
feel like
that.
No
everybody
messy
literally
shit.
is like either they just avoid us because they don't like us, or
Right.
they're like just super happy for us.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys have a special love. I can see it through the Instagram posts.
Aw, thank you.
What's your ideal dynamic in a relationship?
What I got?
So explain it. What is it?
Well, my wife, she's just dope, man. I feel like
What parts you guys play, maybe?
our personal relationship is very traditional in a sense.
Okay.
Like you know, protect, provide. She takes care of the crib,
Cook, clean.
cook, clean. She
Oh, so
also
you like a
assists me
traditional
with like
relationship.
business stuff too. So it's yeah, it's very
Very
traditional.
traditional.
Yeah, like she
Okay,
grew up in a very traditional home.
Okay.
So that's something that we just kind of figured out works.
What type of dynamic would you like in a relationship?
Why y'all look at each other like? I don't know what that look was. Y'all like y'all communicated in y'all head.
Yeah. I mean, okay, look.
You do not want a traditional
Listen,
household.
I was going to get to
No,
it.
you do.
All I said was
You
yeah,
do.
and then I was about to get into it.
You think she wants a traditional?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know a woman that I know women that say they don't, but when you really feel that freedom and the love
Yeah.
and all that protection and provision, you just
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I ain't know it felt like this because y'all probably thinking of it like some authoritarian
Right.
stuff.
Let her explain.
Like,
So I do want to cook and clean and take care of the household, but I
Mm-hmm.
also want a man that knows how to cook and clean as well. There's a lot of guys that are with women that the woman solely does that and the man doesn't know how to cook or clean. And I don't want that. I want both of us to be able to know how to do that. I'm still going to do the majority of it, of course, but I want to do that. And also, too, I want to travel often. I don't know if that's like not in a traditional marriage or in a traditional marriage, but I would love to like rent out our house like every few months and like travel the world, you know.
both of y'all together. Oh,
Yeah. Both of us together. You know, yeah, that's part of kind of like,
Yeah, that's traditional.
yeah, that's
Yeah, I
chilling.
mean, yeah, I want a traditional household.
Johnson family vacation. That's nice.
Yeah.
But I don't want children though.
But why the dude have to cook and clean?
No, he doesn't have to. But
you just
like,
want the roles to be 50,
yeah, like if I
50?
can't, not 50-50, but if I can't do it one day, I want him to know how to be able to do it.
Right.
I don't want a guy that doesn't know how to cook or clean. That's kind of crazy.
There's a lot of dudes that don't know how to cook or clean though. But
everybody
you're not
know
gonna
how
be
to
my
cook
man.
and
doing
Yeah, like even though I'm gonna be doing it the majority of the time, there may be some times where maybe I'm out of town and like I'm doing something or whatever the case may be, and like I want him to be able to know how to do that. That's kind of important.
I do agree with him though that every woman does want a traditional relationship.
Yeah,
I feel
he's
like
completely
a lot
right.
of people lost hope in this generation though.
Yeah.
For
Because
sure.
I speak to a lot of women and they definitely say like, no, I don't want all that, and it's like that's a defensive mechanism.
It
You
is.
Today's episode is sponsored by Eternal Water. This water is naturally alkaline spring water from pure, pristine, and protected sources.
It's all natural, no nutrition label needed.
Eternal Water is super accessible and easy to obtain.
You can get it from your local grocery store, convenience store, or wellness center.
We are Eternalist girls.
Yes.
Eternal Water is our girl.
Cheers, babe.
Doing that
You don't
because
think you
hurt.
gonna get it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I completely agree. For the most part, I feel like what we both want is traditional. with a few little different things going
You
on.
say you don't want kids?
No, I don't want kids.
That's not traditional.
Well, see, then
But I mean, I feel like
well, I'm talking about the dynamic between my man,
your man,
and me,
yeah.
not
I feel
in
like
the
that could've-
household.
You gotta pick a guy who also don't want
Okay,
kids.
so
That's
that's
the thing.
traditional when you have kids in the household and everything.
Yeah, because you gotta pass down your teachings and what you learn in your life and what he learned in his life, you pass it on to your kids so they can.
Yeah.
But some people can't have kids, so I don't know. I think
That's true.
I think it's just like your
but then
partner.
people adopt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have kids, they just can't be parents.
Yeah.
Oh,
Facts.
that's
Okay.
deep.
But I've known her
That's
for
deep.
7 years and she's never wanted
I've
kids.
never wanted kids.
so-
My mom always like, you better have me a grandchild.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl,
I want kids, y'all. I want twins. I want to just pop out twins and
that's why you talking to the
You just want two at a time.
Yeah, I have siblings, but I'm the only child on my mom's side.
That legacy dies with you.
Yeah, she's literally like, you better have kids. You got to keep it going.
Yo, my man just made it mad serious.
Okay, that he did.
Your legacy's dead.
Serious.
It's over.
Yeah, the bloodline. The bloodline
like,
is gonna
we're
stop
done.
with me if I don't have kids.
That's crazy.
But see, that I don't like that though, because now it puts pressure on me. Now I gotta have a kid. It's
You don't have
crazy.
to have
Your
a
man
kid.
will have a kid already. Remember you said that you'll date a man with a kid?
So I said, you know
wanna
what? No,
do
but
with
you
a
know what I
kid?
said, guys? I said, since I don't want to be selfish. No, listen, y'all. Listen.
Be
I don't-
selfish.
Look. I'm saying I don't want kids, so I don't want to be selfish. If my man already has kids, I'm gonna accept that maybe because maybe because.
Sort of, kind of.
No, because it's just like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you can't have kids because I'm not having kids. That's selfish.
Look, though, I'm going to have kids and you're going to be the sexy auntie.
Period. The rich auntie with no kids. No, that's right.
You know, nothing that you don't want to have kids.
Nah, absolutely not. Maybe one though. Maybe one. I want a son.
Why you want a son?
Cause I just feel like boys are easier.
They not.
But
They not.
but for my personality, I can't deal with a girl. I cannot.
Yeah.
What?
I want a girl and a boy. That's
I don't like when girls don't want girls, because
Right.
that's like a self-admittance that you difficult.
No, because I grew up around all boys. I'm not very feminine. I'm still trying to really develop my femininity. I think I would be better raising a boy, than turning him into
That's
a
very self-aware.
man.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to say to that one. That was good.
So what
the
are
therapy working.
Exactly. See,
You getting the help you need, baby.
don't do that.
No, you
No, for real.
I see what she did. Like, don't do that.
No, for real.
Not in a bad way.
I could tell that, like,
Seriously.
Oh, thank
Your therapy
you. See, I
journey.
could tell he's genuine. That was not genuine.
That's
That
crazy.
was genuine, y'all.
Yes.
Nah.
I really meant that.
I do therapy too, so
Okay.
I feel you. It'd
Really?
be real. Yeah.
Online or you go in person?
Nah, I do it online because my therapist is not based in
Same.
Florida, and I don't feel like switching.
Me too.
You know, once you catch a vibe with a therapist,
Yeah.
well, I mean, they're a real person.
No, I know.
It's like
They just talk to
we
you
just
through
talk
Zoom.
through the Zoom.
Through telepath. What's that shit? Telepath.
Because I started during COVID, it's normal because that's kind of like the only way I'm really familiar. If that
Right.
makes sense. Like we did a couple sessions in person when COVID started, but
didn't
that
feel
was
right.
weird. It didn't feel right.
Yeah, I feel that. Because I do online therapy too.
Yeah.
And you can be
get
comfortable
into it.
at your crib,
Yeah.
in your pajamas.
I be hopping on. I
Yeah.
be like, hey, what's
Yeah,
up?
you be,
Or if you're
cry-
not
you be
home, you can
crying
just
on
hop on.
the computer. It's crazy.
You be crying?
I cried
I've never
before.
You cried
gotten
before?
there.
I feel
Yeah,
like you
for
told me
sure.
you were about to cry one
I
time.
cried before. on the
Only
therapy
because she
phone.
was literally tearing me down.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
Wait,
tearing me down.
why
Yeah, she
you
was
tearing
going in.
people down?
No, she was going in. She was like, "You do not love yourself if you continue to be with this man and this, that, that." I was
They
like,
will tell you
"Damn."
how it is.
Yeah, she was
See?
telling me how it is.
Nah, that's crazy. She an auntie.
Yeah, she was definitely.
That's the
giving
love.
plenty.
I like that.
But so, what are your thoughts on open relationships?
My personal thoughts are difficult. I could see that being very difficult. I think I feel like freaky. That's what I think. Like I feel like open relationships in our era, maybe a different time, it was probably less. But I just think it's just freaky. Like
Yeah.
like dealing with one person is a lot. Like maintaining one wife is a lot. Like
Right.
when you're doing it the right way. Like my wife doesn't need or for anything. So I'm
So when
like,
I say-
I'm gonna do that for mad people.
So look, when I say open relationships, so you have your wife. Example, y'all. So you have your wife, but then you talking to two other women, but your wife knows this because you guys have an agreement.
What we
This is
talking about?
hypothetical, y'all. Huh?
What we talking about?
No, like you're still dealing with the other woman. What are your thoughts on
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
You don't need that from other women because you have it with your wife, right?
oh, it just come with too much.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
saying it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's saying it's a lot.
Every
of work.
man would say on paper, like, "Oh, that sound lit," but
Yeah,
I'm
but you being real.
I'm being real. Like, why would I want that? That
Yeah.
sound like a headache.
That's too much to keep up with.
No, I agree though.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do an open relationship. I'll
Yeah.
get jealous. I'm not doing it.
So you're not okay with your man having-
Absolutely not. I'm not doing a threesome. None of that. Nope. Nope.
That's a whole other conversation.
Nope.
That's not selfish though. That's not selfish.
Sort of in an open relationship,
No.
if you think about it.
Oh, what? Because of the boyfriend?
Yeah, I was
No,
about to
because
say.
he's not my. He's not my man. He's not my man.
That's fair.
Damn, now we got to bleep.
Oh, damn.
You was doing
good.
y'all
Doing
think
so
like
good.
in real life, real time that you would want multiple girls,
Hell
right? It's a
Yeah,
headache.
that's too much.
Okay.
I see somebody that does that.
It sounds good in
Christian
your
gotta
mind.
say that his girl right there.
Oh, no. Bro, chocolate. That guy always has a problem in his mind. Hell no.
Oh yeah, they be playing
It's a
mind
headache,
games too.
bro.
Yeah, that's way too much. I wouldn't do one either at all.
Then if they start beefing, then you're going to have a whole nother thing on your hands.
Yeah, but I think in open relationships, all the girls know about each other.
That's what I'm
Or
saying.
is that a poly
They all want a
relationship?
Chanel bag.
That's basically an open
They all want a
relationship,
G-Wagon.
Yeah.
That's 3 G-Wagons.
It's too much to keep up with.
though. He said that's 3 G-Wagons.
Too much.
Well, I was gonna ask. I feel like he already answered it, but I was gonna ask, what keeps you faithful in a world full of people that cheat?
AIDS.
For real. That would be a clip. No, but seriously though, there's a whole lot of STDs out here. I be scared.
Honestly, nothing more to say about that because literally,
Seriously.
that's it.
That's
And
what got
my
me
wife
celibate,
dope.
though.
Like my wife is just fire. Like and we talk. I feel like for me, I'm a communicator. So it's like once I can communicate something, I don't feel like suppressed.
Right.
I
Right.
feel like a lot of guys, it's like
They
they
have
feel
to-
suppressed because they got all these things that they feeling day by day, but they don't want to say it because their woman is overly, possessive and controlling.
fighting demons.
So they won't even. No, literally, like
They
dudes
fighting
is
demons.
fighting demons.
Issues.
Like
Yeah.
their wife is just so overbearing that they can't even say like they think something's attractive.
Yeah.
or
Right.
They can't breathe.
You can't
yeah.
look like they gotta be like.
Yeah.
And then they're like, it's disrespectful. Why would he look? It's like, yo, he is a man.
Not for real.
If he's protecting and providing for you and he's not stepping out on you, if he do this, oh well, like who cares?
Yeah.
And vice versa, like it shouldn't be that big of a deal
Exactly.
for your eyes to
wait.
see something.
Let's get back to the STD thing, y'all. Like seriously though.
Oh Lord.
But
I
like
shouldn't have said that.
seriously though, it's too many STDs out here to be playing like that.
I completely agree. I feel like a lot of people
Is
don't
new
use.
ones?
It's new
I
ones.
thought it was only like
I
2
think
or
there
3
are
before.
some new ones.
Yeah, and people don't use enough of protection out here either.
They
to even be
don't.
trying to orchestrate situations like
And it's
that.
not even just STDs. You got BV, you got yeast infections, all that.
throwing pH balance.
Yeah, throwing the pH balance
I
off.
don't know what neither one of them is. Them new?
That's a
BV?
woman thing. Yeah, bacterial vaginosis.
Oh, yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Can men get it? No, only women could get it.
No, I think men can get
Nah.
it. It's just called something else, probably.
No,
Hey.
No?
men can't get it.
No, okay.
Uh-huh. Bacterial vaginosis.
BV?
That's a woman
only
thing.
for women?
Only women can get
Men
it.
can get
Men
yeast
can get yeast infections though. Yeah.
It's
What, like in the balls or something? Or just
No, inside the tip.
it literally says vaginosis, so yeah, definitely for women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
See, that's why I don't even want to know.
That's what married life is like.
Give it to
Only-
give them yeast infections.
Yeah.
Sounds real good.
Dang.
Especially if you guys are using scented body wash too,
Yeah.
that could give your woman a yeast
We're
infection.
gonna do a quick health and wellness episode.
Wow.
Yeah, we gotta do like a health and
Yeah.
wellness video.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sure.
How to prepare.
So, is it ever acceptable for your partner to cheat on you?
Huh?
If you feel like it, look. If you feel, listen. If you listen. What if your wife came to you and like, baby, you haven't been really in
I'm
this with me
driving
emotionally.
my car and we're both going to drive off the bridge.
Oh my.
Because what are you talking about?
So it's never acceptable.
Because
Like,
depth to a
absolutely
spark.
not.
Like, what do you mean? You tripping.
Look, what if you're not doing what you need to do as a man and she stepped out?
Which is
How would you
what?
feel?
Is it
Which
recoverable?
is, what am I supposed to be doing? For you to be cheating.
I'm laughing way too much in this episode.
No, for real.
Like, nah, that's
They're
crazy.
giving you expectations now.
Chill.
That's crazy.
That's expectations. Because if you, like, for example, hypothetically, if you weren't putting enough and your woman would tell you, hey, you're not doing enough, let me fuck something. Like, you feel me?
Right.
No, but it's been a continuous
Well,
thing.
he
'Cause
gotta take
women
care of
don't
you
just
now.
step out quick. It'd have to be like you're really not showing her the love she needs, and it's continuous, and she just found it somewhere else. But she came to you because she's like, I want to work this out.
Wow.
So
You know what's
how would
crazy?
you take
I'll do
that?
so good, I couldn't even fathom it. Like,
I can't stand him.
I just
couldn't
want to know.
I can't stand him.
I just want to
couldn't
see if
fathom.
is it actually possible to
To
recover from that.
So yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I personally, just how I was raised and all the things that I don't think I would actually leave, but I'm
you
definitely gonna bury the person,
You say you
and
gonna,
then we'll do it together. Like, we'll bury them
You gonna-
together, and then we'll repair our marriage after.
that's crazy.
Oh But nah, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like a lot of dudes say that they would leave, but like
They wouldn't really
I think most dudes on the quiet tip, they wouldn't leave. They just don't want everybody to know. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I feel like dudes is like we got a lot of ego.
Now I agree though, cause I had an ex that he cheated on me, and so I got my get back, y'all. And he still wanted to be with me after that.
Yeah, he stayed.
But this is my thing though. I would never be with him after that because it's never gonna be the same.
Yeah.
I
mean, well, that's crazy because y'all was dating. Like I wouldn't even. Like if that happened when we was dating, I wouldn't. We married. Like
yeah.
Like I got a lot of checks that have been cut. Exactly. I can't get that money back for a lot of things. Like on a practice.
Okay, so speak on before you.
I've invested into my wife.
Before your wife.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Let's speak on that.
I mean, I never had a girlfriend. Like I was just having.
Really?
Before your wife, never.
Oh, you were just in casual things before your wife.
I don't believe in girlfriend.
That's crazy.
Really.
So she just happened to be the right one at the right time.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, we was already friends.
Oh, while you was doing you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We knew each other. Like we was all in like I was about to say a rat pack, like your dad be saying. Her dad, he old school. He was like, we was in a rat pack. We was just like in a friend group. Like we was all
That's
cool.
nice.
Cute.
In your hometown, like you guys moved here together.
Yeah, in Philly. So like I knew all her friends. She knew my friends. And like whenever we'd be in the same cities, we would just hang out and
I love that.
hit the town and stuff like that.
And then when did you guys decide to be like, let's take this serious? Let's take it to another level?
Honestly, so my boy had told me that I was feeling her for a minute. And I'm not gonna lie, my memory is just like I live such a fast-paced life. I don't always remember, but I do say things just so I can put it and say that I said it. So when he told me that I said it, I was like, I believe that.
Yeah.
And I told her before, I'm like, yo, like I always knew you was a wife. I just ain't knew you was my wife. Like she just always had that kind of vibe.
Right. Gave wifey material.
And once I was in position in my own personal life, because I always wanted to be like set. Like I wanted to have my foundation in my life set before I like seriously
take a woman serious.
Took on a woman, because
so you can show up as your best.
Just growing up in the hood, like you used to seeing like everybody struggling, and I'm like, man, I don't want nobody. That's not my ideal thing. I don't want somebody struggling with me from the gate. Like if something happened and we gotta figure it out, cool. But I don't want it to be like, oh, when we got together it was struggle.
I feel like a lot of men think like that too. Like they have to be financially stable before they really take a woman serious.
Yeah, which is why I see a lot of people 35 still like, I'm just trying to get my life together before I get in a relationship.
Shade, sis?
No, I'm not throwing shade.
Nah, she's throwing shade like it's sunny.
It's just a lot of guys who are still trying to get it together to be able to date.
Oh yeah, I know.
And it's just crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough though, because like
tough.
It is.
You got social media, you got real life hearing conversations with women, and you're like, dang, like, oh, I need to have da da da. And like for me, I grew up around the hair salon, so like I've been knowing women since I was a kid, because I've been hearing everything.
Right.
I'm like, oh, I know what y'all talking about sexually, financially.
You know what's going on in their
everything.
head.
So I'm like, oh, I always been a little bit more in tune to what is going on with women, because my mom, like my mom's a hairstylist. So I'm like, and she just talk regular to us, like tell us about, apparently all the STDs that I don't know about, but she just talk about the ones she wanted to talk about.
So you never caught an STD before?
Nah.
That's crazy.
But that's like, everybody catch those?
No, I'm just saying, like, that's crazy. Nah, that is crazy.
I'm not I wasn't out there raw dog and everything either.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. A lot of men.
That's what I
catch them. Yeah,
like women, we be heavy on the condom. Like we don't even play. But I feel like men just be like, because I'm gonna hit her raw.
Just because of the recklessness. I gotta hit it raw.
Because of the recklessness, like y'all be emotionally immature at a young age, so it just be like boom, and then damn, that happened.
Nah, I ain't want no babies. My dad got mad kids, so certain I just ain't have to go through, because I'm like, I see. And I don't want. Like, I'm like, my dad got a lot of kids.
Yeah. Just very careful.
I'm not doing that. Yeah. So we strapping it up.
I feel that.
Or we just not even going to do it this time.
Or we not even going to do
nothing. It's fine.
Like,
so
I don't want it that bad.
You were the type where, like, if y'all was together and you didn't have a condom present, we just not doing it.
We just not doing it.
You that one? Yeah. Are you the one to go to the gas station really quick and come back?
I don't want it that bad. When I was young, yeah, but no. Once I started getting to a point where I'm like, I see my life about to work out. I don't want it that bad.
Right.
I'm good.
I feel that though. It's emotional maturity.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Nah, I just was focused on the bag. I'm like, yo, if I mess this up, this is a life
It's over with.
decision. Bad.
At least there's a cure for everything now.
Right.
Is it? Is it? I don't know.
Do y'all think it's possible to be in love with two people at the same time?
Yeah, sure. I'm a creative, so I always gonna say sure to like love and things like that.
Right.
I'm not, but I could see somebody.
Maybe for somebody else.
Yeah,
I don't
could
think
see
you could
somebody.
love two people at the same time. It's
I
either
think
you
you
love
can.
one or the other.
So if you got 2 kids, you only love one?
Ooh, but we're talking romantically.
No,
I
but
didn't
see,
say what-
see,
That's a different type of
love
love.
and romance is 2 different
Right.
things.
We didn't say in what context, you know?
Yeah, I feel like when you love somebody, that means you just care about their well-being and things
Right.
of that nature. And I ain't gonna lie, I do think men have the propensity to naturally love a lot of people because
That's true.
it's just, I ain't not gonna say it's genetics, but it's more so we've been doing it for a lot of generations where your dad got a family on this side and then
Yeah.
a family on this side. He
For
making
real.
sure everybody good or like.
So were you speaking romantically though? How were you asking the question?
I was speaking in romantically, but I was also speaking in a general sense. So I do agree with him. I do think that men do have a capability of like loving more than one person,
I do think so.
more than like a woman can. I feel like when a woman knows what they want, they're kind of just
Yeah, that's what
directed
they
They
towards.
locked in,
Yeah,
yeah.
I agree.
We lock in with that, and like we don't see anybody else.
Yeah.
So
Or else you just really don't love that person if you could love someone else.
yeah, you're
As
not
a
really
woman.
into it,
Yeah.
exactly. Or you need to just open yourself up to the possibilities of a.
I've never seen that with a woman. I've seen men do it. I've
Yeah.
never seen a woman have a family here and a family there.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
That's
I
wild.
never seen that.
Yeah,
That's
I've
a
never.
good insight.
That's a good Tyler Perry
Yeah.
movie. I think we
That'll
need-
be a
That
nuts.
was crazy. We gotta pitch that. We gotta pitch that.
We gotta
So,
pitch
do you
that.
think couples should have access to each other's phones and social media accounts?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You guys have access to each other?
Yeah, my girl. See,
Well, she's your manager.
she was messaging y'all.
Yeah. They don't have
For
nothing to
real.
hide.
I mean, yeah. I feel like, but I think it should be a level of
privacy.
not even privacy, but discretion.
Or trust.
A
maybe.
level of
Yeah.
discretion because it's things that I could be talking to a friend about something personal in
It's
their
like, why
life.
would you look
That's
at that?
like
Yeah.
you shouldn't invade that privacy on their behalf. Not because I don't want you to know, but it's like it could
Them,
be something personal that they just really wasn't trying to have everybody know.
That's true.
But
I agree. But I like my privacy though. I'm not with the social
But I mean, you
media
also
accounts.
talking about dating. I'm every time I'm speaking for the most
Okay,
part, I'm talking about
look,
marriage.
speak from a well, I guess you can't speak from a
Yeah,
non-married.
but when
man.
I was dating, I didn't really like that because I
Exactly.
don't know how long you're gonna be around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because,
See,
like,
this
you
is more
can-
serious.
Like when we
yeah.
first started dating, she was like, it's so funny. I remember this very specific situation. I left the crib, and she was like, "Hey, I want to watch Netflix. Can you give me a passcode?" And I was like, blew up. I was like, "What? Like, what you want my passcode for to my Netflix?"
for
Like,
Netflix, really?
did all
but
that
no,
by
because
Netflix?
she had to unlock my computer to get
Oh,
on to the
get on
Netflix.
there.
What's
Okay.
on the computer?
So my business.
You like my business?
No, literally, like I was like, I'm like, hold on, like,
Like,
you could be
pause.
hacking my emails.
Nah,
Oh,
for
I
real.
see what
That's
you're
how
saying.
I feel.
Everything-
So
though.
that's what happened at the early stages of y'all.
I think like that.
Yeah.
So that wasn't nothing about her, but it was just me with everybody. I'm just like
Yeah.
skeptical. So I'm
on
like,
defense mode.
why you
That's
want
what
my
I feel.
this? And then she was just like, dang, like you really drawing. Like I just try to watch Netflix. I'm like, oh my bad, yo. The code is
tripping.
just go ahead and watch your thing.
That's crazy.
That's how we are too, though. It's like you gonna hack my Instagram.
Yeah,
you gonna
you-
change. I had an ex that did that though. We had
Hacked
each other.
your Instagram?
Yes, we had
Hacked
each
your
other's
Insta?
Instagram accounts. And
Wow.
he got mad at me one day and he changed my password.
Oh my
I'm
God,
like,
I remember.
You remember that
Yeah,
shit?
you told
I
me.
was like, what the fuck? Why I can't get it? So I tried logging in. I called him. Like looking dumb.
That's too much energy. Did he
It's
have a
too
job?
much.
Yeah.
It's too much. No, he did not have a job.
See?
This was in high school.
How
though.
did I
This
know?
was in high school. He
did
had
I
too much
know?
time on his hands,
How
right?
did I know?
Not even
Change
that.
my password. I'm arguing him like, bro, give me my password. Doesn't give me my, but I guess it. He's stupid. I guess it. Then boom, I try to change my email. He changes it back. Going
That's
back
crazy.
and forth.
You know what that?
That's a jobless behavior.
Exactly.
You know what that
Like-
reminds me of?
What?
When I logged into my man's Snapchat in high school and I found him having sex with another girl.
And he filmed it on
Absolutely.
Snap?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Just stupid. Exactly, just stupid.
He was hitting her from the
Having
back,
proof.
and for a second, I'm like, wait, maybe that's me. And then I zoomed in.
On the snap?
Maybe that's me. It ain't that fast, sis.
Maybe that's me. It's crazy. That's nuts. Maybe that's nuts.
She came and showed me the video. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
him?
I saved it, logged out, and I sent it to her, and I sent it to him too, so that he could see it. And he was like he put that emoji
But
with
that's
the mouth
high
open.
school. Like what?
Yeah, that's how
He's
you
supposed to
shit.
be experimenting.
Nah,
doing
but
whatever
that's
he
crazy
doing.
though. Then don't be in a
No,
relationship.
we were together for like 2
He's
years.
in
That was
high
wild.
School. You see,
I guess
like,
no,
where
but
do y'all
think
get
about
these
it though.
serious things
Think
from
about
kids?
it. At the time in high school, it was serious.
Yeah, you
to
gotta
you
understand
though.
how-
You gotta.
yeah, high
you
school
gotta-
always feels serious.
Exactly.
Nah,
It felt serious
not
at the
to me.
time. At the time. But looking back, it's like, yeah, we was playing around. We was playing around. Huh?
Oh no, he went straight to
Shit, it was
hell.
over.
Okay. That is straight to hell.
That's crazy.
So, what's the petty?
I just got
Y'all was
off.
fast.
Yeah.
Y'all was trying to get married in high school. My baby
Do y'all let
daddy.
y'all partners have the friends of the opposite sex?
Nah, it's not that we don't allow it. It's just we just don't really.
We
do
just
that.
don't really do it. Okay.
Out
Like
of
we
respect.
cool with whoever, but like we cool with them.
Right.
Just
Oh,
out of-
okay. Couple
yeah.
friends kind of thing.
Or like it's like I might know somebody that's a girl and single, but it's like
Why
they
would-
know each other too.
Oh, okay.
It's
Like
and
it's
we
cool
not
vibes.
just on the phone like yo, what's up?
Yeah,
at
I
12
agree.
a.m.
Like, boo that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
For real.
you can message things that you can keep track of. Like I'm not gonna really just be talking to.
Just out of respect.
Yeah.
Man, not no respect. It's just protection.
Yeah.
'Cause,
And no
like-
interest. I feel
Because I don't feel like she doesn't feel disrespected if I'm talking to somebody. She know I'm not doing anything. But
No, I'm saying if you calling and texting another girl consistently, that's disrespectful to your relationship.
we could be doing business.
Oh, I see. what you're
Besides
saying.
business, because obviously
I don't know if that's the word though. I think it's just
Disrespect?
discretion.
Okay.
No.
discretion.
You
That's
just using
disrespectful.
you just wisdom. Like if my girl was talking to a dude, I'm not gonna. My first thought is not like you cheating or you doing
No,
something.
no,
It's
not cheating,
disrespectful.
but-
I want to know what is y'all talking about.
Right. What's the conversation?
Yeah, like, what's going on?
And then if she said, "Oh, this the dude I was telling you about. He has the agency." We were figuring out. I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
oh, lit, cool."
Look, he
But like, if y'all sitting over there trading recipes,
business. Yeah, outside
if
of
y'all over there
business.
trading recipes,
No, look, see what she
I'm
said?
like,
Outside of business.
Yeah,
Outside
but
of
I'm
business.
saying we don't do that. But in my head, how I interpret it is not a respect thing because I know where I'm coming from. That's really all I would be talking to
Yeah.
a girl about.
Right.
Like, what are we talking about?
You should talk about how you say you protect yourself in that scenario.
Oh yeah, protecting me. Cause
Oh,
like,
I see. Okay.
Because
how it could look.
how it
You're
can
not
look,
getting
but
it
also like what does my dad say? The idle mind is the devil's playground. So it's like, sure, you're not thinking nothing right now, but y'all talking a little bit too much.
It can get to that point. Yeah.
It
Right.
can get to that point
Right.
pretty quickly,
It
especially when
can.
somebody starts
I agree.
Yeah.
liking this.
Girl will rely on you.
Yes.
A girl
Yeah.
could make up something,
Send
like,
screenshots
or
to her.
they
Yeah.
misinterpret something.
Just making something seem like nothing.
Yeah, when it's really nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I think that's kind of what people are on these days,
Yeah.
protecting themselves more than
Yeah,
anything.
You gotta be protected.
So what's like the pettiest argument you've ever had with her, with your wife?
What you say?
What's the pettiest
Pettiest.
argument? She like, I gotta think.
We really don't argue that.
What's your pettiest
I
argument
like
you've
that.
ever had? We gotta think too.
Not an argument, it's really just like that hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
And that's what it be. I think that people be having pride and you start arguing, but really it just hurts your feelings and you don't want to
Exactly.
communicate that
Yeah.
to your partner.
And I think approach is everything. I feel like arguments are arguments, but then when something hurts your
I got
feelings.
one. When we order food,
Okay.
we all like she does this thing where she she'll be like, "Oh, that's too much. You don't have to do that." I'm like, "Yo, chill." Like, cause I always order like if it's like a big table setting.
Yeah.
Like it's just easy because a lot of times it's a place I've already been. I know
Right.
what's good. So I'm like, "Oh, let's do 2 lobsters, 2 steaks." Da-da-da. She's like, "Hey, we don't need all that." I'm like, "Yo, stop doing that." Like, cause I'd rather
I'm trying
order
to
way
eat.
too much
But this
food
be you.
Yeah.
You be over.
than not have enough.
Yeah, this do be me.
Like I hate when like everybody hungry, we eating, you order just enough, and then it's like
shit run out.
somebody didn't get something.
Yeah.
Like I don't like that. Like
Yeah.
I want everybody to feel like this is the,
Yeah.
the
You rather
Last
go
Supper
big.
type joint.
Nah, I'm a precise orderer.
No, yeah, I like to order all kind of stuff.
This shit,
Appetizer.
I be
dinner.
Nah,
like-
see, I grew up poor, so we used to do that precise stuff. Like now, my trauma manifests in a different way. I'm like, yo, I don't care. Just order
No,
everything.
I'm just accurate. It's like, okay, if we got
I'm
14 people.
accurate.
Yeah, I'm accurate. If we got 14 people, why we ordering 5 boxes of pizzas for?
Because so somebody can take something. Like I'm like
Also,
that.
like
I
seconds.
think about
People want
that.
seconds.
Okay,
People
seconds,
want-
you could order 3 or 4, but why 6? Why 5?
Also, too.
That's
I'm-
doing too much.
Cause somebody might not be able to eat that week.
and then some for tomorrow.
Okay,
I always
somebody
think
might-
like I really
But
think
why
like
am I
that.
feeding you though?
Well, see, you're not a man, so but as a man,
why am I feeding
I
you?
think like that because that's how
Okay.
I grew up.
Okay,
like, in
okay.
a way.
Understandable.
Okay, we respect that for
Like,
sure.
I always like that's one of our like first times we started liking each other. Like where I'm like, yo, I kind of feel shorty. That was we went to eat and she was hungry, and I was like, yo, just get more food. Like take it with you.
And she was like, "Nah, that's too
She's
much."
like, oh, okay. Like you sure? I'm like, dog, go ahead.
Oh, she's so cute. She was like,
That's my eating partner. She don't look like it, but she throw
but
it
she
back.
be in that gym though.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
do.
she be in that
Yeah.
gym. I
She
be
locked
seeing
in.
her.
Working
Well,
out.
can
She
eat
got
too.
you locked in too now.
Oh, she got me all
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
She getting me right.
I know that's right.
That's good.
Keeping me healthy.
When you work out together, you stay together.
Okay.
Yeah.
The best partner, the eating partners.
For real. Y'all can just be living.
Whatever.
Like, we be like, yo, we back on it on Monday, right? Like,
Y'all crazy.
we fasting on Monday.
Do you guys go out like every other Friday or like something like that? Like a schedule?
It'd be spontaneous. I ain't gonna lie.
Just random.
Yeah.
Period.
We just came from Connecticut. We went to go get pizza. Like crazy. Uh-oh.
In that same vein, I feel like the pettiest argument for me is like if he covers too much of other people's food.
Oh yeah, like if I pay for it, like she like
Oh, I don't like that because it's like,
that's possession.
no. But you're a Pisces, right?
Yeah.
Yes. It's because like, why you paying for them other people's food so much?
What, you a Pisces too?
Yes, I'm a Pisces.
See?
No, because I understand that. Like, why
Y'all
you
both
doing that? You
crazy
ODing it. Because like you ODing it.
Like sometimes.
That's just selfish. But
That's
like, so like I
not
told you,
selfish.
we grew up poor, right? But my parents are the most giving people. Like,
For real, they can grab the chest.
my parents are so giving. Like we had homeless people living with us. Like I never seen my parents split a bill.
Aw.
So that's just how I am. Like
Yeah.
even if when I didn't have a lot of money, like that's how I am. I'm just like, yo, I would like taking care of people.
Right.
So, but she helped me find a balance. 'Cause I
Yes.
definitely overextend myself. around her.
Exactly. A
That's
balance
good.
is good.
But I still
See?
get mad when she do it because I'm like, let me rock. Like,
Let me do my
ride.
thing.
For real.
Okay. Do you feel like music is your purpose? If so, did you always know?
ooh, yeah, it's a part of my purpose for sure.
You have more you want to do?
Yeah, I want to do more philanthropy. Philanthropy.
Like giving back.
Yeah. I definitely want to, connect more with the youth.
Right.
Would you ever try acting?
I do acting.
You do?
You took acting classes?
I did. I did. What? I forget the name of the movie right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm drawing a blank.
But would you really take it serious? Or you just want to do music?
So I like acting. I think for me it has to be the right roles.
Right.
Because the last movie that I did, I didn't feel like it was the best for me.
Right.
And it was more like at the time it was just me getting in and trying to get my SAG card, which I did get, but it was more strategic versus like, yo, I'm fully
This is something
connected
you really
to
want to
this.
do.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel
Right.
I
that.
could see me writing my own scripts and
Right.
movies.
Okay.
Okay.
So have you ever had a bad experience with another artist you've met?
All the time.
Oh,
For
spill
real?
the tea.
What happened?
Yeah, I won't say people's names because
Yeah.
I don't be knowing what going through. in
Yeah,
their
of
Of
personal
course,
life.
yeah.
But I don't really like working with rappers because I just think
They be
like
doing
I'm
some-
from there and I don't like that. And I
Oh,
know
I see
you
what
don't
you're
really like
saying.
that either because when you got the money, you moved out of there and you moved into
Right.
a suburban neighborhood. So I don't like all of that energy when I go to studio, guns and weed like
I
that.
feel
Oh,
that.
I see what
So
you're
to
saying.
me, that is
It's extra.
it's
Is
too
it triggering
much.
for you?
it's triggering to me because I know that's the little boy inside of you. That's not real.
Yes, he just
Yeah.
called that shit out.
He
For
did.
real.
He did for
Like,
sure.
Because you're not really like that.
You're not really like that, and then the
Not
people
on
who
that.
really are like that,
They
they are
keep it
very
hidden.
scary because you can feel it's an energy around them.
Yes.
There's not even nothing they saying. You just like,
There's
this
no
nigga's
need
a
to have
killer.
all those guns out.
Like, I don't like his vibe.
For real.
But it'd be like all the stuff, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, yo, like, I know what that is because I'm from there, and I
Right.
just was lucky and blessed to, you know, have a dad that's just going to be like, yo, that's not what we do.
Right.
But I was tempted to lean into those things too. So it's like I could see myself in that person, and it's like, dang, that's a variation of who I could have been.
Right.
And I'll be wanting to tell them like, yo, bro, you blocking all your blessings. Like nobody wants to deal with people with guns.
Yeah.
Brands don't want to do that.
For real.
Like,
It's not professional.
It's not
It's not.
professional.
It's really
You're
not.
gonna get the street money, but that runs out eventually.
It
Yeah.
does. So you wouldn't
Like,
really
let's
do
go
a rap
legit.
collaboration like with a rapper.
Nah, you gotta have something to talk about.
That's not even his type of like brand.
But,
It's
yeah.
not on brand.
Yeah, I
He
mind you,
could
I
do
like
it.
rap, but I don't really listen to rap at this
Yeah.
point in my life just because I'm trying to keep my vibrations at a certain level.
Right.
Yes.
And that frequency just throws me off.
I agree with that.
100%. Are there any other artists you would like to collaborate with?
Yeah, honestly, I want to work with Ed Sheeran still.
Oh,
I
that
think
would be
he's-
That
such
would
a
be a
good
good
collaboration.
collaboration.
That'd be super cool.
That would be
I
nice.
think he's
He's dope.
a beast.
He is dope.
That would be nice. I think that would be a really good collaboration.
Who's your favorite artist right now? Apart from yourself.
I don't really have one right now, but I be listening to older stuff like Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Yes, that old school music.
A lot of Stevie Wonder.
For
Yeah,
real.
bro.
They're
yeah.
That
real
old
shit.
school R&B for
Yeah,
real.
we listen to a lot of oldies.
I feel like that's where your music stems from too. It gives that old school vibe.
Yeah, it's just to
it's
be
not
happy. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's like you doing therapy. I'm doing therapy. Anybody else doing therapy? Raise your hand. No, you got to do it.
I
Jump
need to
in.
get into it.
You gotta get
Jump
into
in.
it. I gotta get
No,
into
like you just
it.
start realizing like how trauma can become like a cycle.
You just
Yeah.
woke.
Like
Yeah.
you be like, dang, like why are we doing this,
Right.
and why we feel uncomfortable at the club? Because we
Yes.
listening to murder all day. Like,
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
There's
the girls
stuff
is
unconsciously
now the
going
girls
on.
starting to take on that vibration.
Exactly.
It's like
And bring
this
it
is
into
off.
these
Like we need
relationships.
love, we
Yeah.
need smiles, we need like when you watch oldies, you see people smiling.
Yeah.
When the last time you see a melanated person rapping
Just
and
smile.
smiling?
Yeah, that's
For
true.
real, like Sexy
Like-
Red, do she be smiling?
I mean,
You
when
see
she-
teeth, but it ain't a smile. It's just
Right.
like
yeah,
just
it
like
ain't
a-
no like really happy.
you're not
It's
happy.
and it's crazy what's influencing like the world these days. Like
Exactly.
those are like the, you know,
Like, I agree.
that's a whole nother
I
conversation.
just want to be happy.
Right.
For real.
Nobody wants rappers to be happy.
As soon as they try to change, then people be like, "Oh, he fell off." It's like, huh? He's happy now. He fell off.
Not because you see it. You see it with some artists that they change their
Yeah.
music, and then it's like, man, that shit is trash.
Yeah.
Nobody trying to do that shit.
That's facts.
That's why I've been at Anime Town.
They want to see you in the
Started talking
gutter.
about lifting and herbs and all that stuff.
You're
I'm doing
hilarious.
that.
Now he different. He fell off.
Weird. I'm out of there.
Like
But look though, so a lot of people they don't mix business and pleasure. But you and your wife do that, right? So have y'all ever had any bumps on the road with her being your manager?
she's not my manager. She assists with that stuff. She plays a large role though. But I would say yes, because in the beginning you're trying to create the boundaries. Because
Right.
there are none. So it's uncharted
Yeah.
territory. So yeah, in the beginning, like she was be trying to help me, but at the same time, it wasn't helpful because I wasn't able to receive it because the mind that I had. It's like,
Right.
well, I don't want the criticism right now.
Right.
Like, give it to me in a couple hours when I come to you. Because
Is it also because she's your wife too, so you didn't really want to hear that criticism from her?
No.
No?
At first, I thought it was that, but I
Yeah.
sat with it and I was like, no, like, as an artist, like, when you're doing, like, all this cool stuff, like,
Yeah.
everybody's on your head. Like, they hyping you up.
Right.
So, like, if you do a show, you on a cloud nine. You could have did trash, but everybody's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you on cloud nine,
Yeah.
and you get off stage, and Miss Joe Jackson over there She's like, you ain't hit that note right there. You gotta.
I feel like she rated on your parade.
Let me ride this high real
But
quick.
you want her to tell you though.
No, I do.
But at the right time.
At the
Okay,
right
I
time.
get it.
So we was figuring out because she's very perfectionist.
A good balance.
Me,
Yeah.
again, like I said earlier, I don't take myself serious, and especially in the beginning because I was new to singing live. Like I was just figuring it out. So I give myself a lot of grace in those early days.
Right.
But she's like practice till you can't practice no more. Me, I'm like I'm practicing until I don't feel like practicing.
Right, and then I'm
that
done.
might be in 2 hours. Like I'm
Right.
done.
Right. You don't put like pressure on yourself. You kind of just
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, because I'm not a performer. I'm an artist.
Right.
So I feel like is like Chris Brown. He's a performer. Like he gonna give you
dance moves.
the dance moves.
Yeah.
the this and that.
Beyonce, she's a performer.
Beyonce, yeah,
Right.
And
She's
I
gonna
had
put
to
on a
learn
show.
that there's
Yeah.
different
Yes.
styles to each artist. Like I'm an artist. I
agree.
want you to hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I want
Understand the
I want to
words, yeah.
impact you in that way.
Right.
I'm not gonna pop lock or something like that. I wish I could, cause I'd probably be. You know what I
You'll
mean?
probably be
I'll be
lit.
belly rolling on the floor right now. Like y'all want to see something right quick? I'm like hit the worm on these.
Well, I guess that answers the what role did your wife play in your success?
Nah, for real.
Well, I would say this. That's the thing with me is I was already doing what I was doing, and I would say the thing that she added to this was she helped me find a voice for myself because I was doing the artist thing, and like us talking and brainstorming and her helping me with content and all these things. She was helping me put my business together as an artist because like my manager, he's doing the business stuff,
Right.
but I wasn't connecting to the business. I'm just doing all these things, but she was helping me merge like, yo, Pink Sweat's the artist.
Exactly.
Oh, she
With
was
Pink
helping
Sweat's the business
be
and like
individual.
connecting it for me to be like, you know what?
Right.
Ownership,
Right.
masters, being my own boss.
And they always say the
thinking
woman's
like
the
that.
mastermind
Yeah, so
behind everything.
Connected the dots for
She's
you,
definitely
basically.
the driving force
Yeah.
behind a lot of those things that got me just being like, all right, well, long term, like business wise, where do I want to be seated at a table?
Right.
And like for me, financially, when we met, I was signed to a label,
Yeah.
and then
So you're an independent artist right now?
I'm an independent artist,
Okay.
so
Do you prefer that better?
oh my God, yes. Like it was night and day. But I don't think I would have went that way if we weren't married because just us talking and then our life and things, how it was moving. I'm like, you know what? Like, I don't think I want to re-sign to these label again. Like, I'll deny that money.
You just want to do your own thing.
and I do my own thing.
Right.
Have more control over everything
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Creative control.
And more wins. So when
Right.
I win, I feel the wins more.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I like
feel
that.
So we're going to get deep, y'all.
Oh, shucks.
So how do y'all think y'all sexual experiences has shaped your views on intimacy and relationships?
That's deep.
Slow it down. How do I think my
How do
sexual
you think your
experiences-
sexual experiences
That's some
has
therapy
shaped
stuff.
you? Yeah, has shaped
Your
you.
therapist asked you that. You brought it to the table.
Now she did actually. She did.
Yeah. That's serious.
You could go first.
Let's see. I would say I think at first I felt like I was just doing the motions and maybe it was just more of a physical thing when really now, after being how old I am now, I feel like now I've realized that it's more about the emotional connection, the bond, kind of what we feel for each other, and just communication. It's not even how we both look or how we both collide together physically. It's really just about the emotional.
Yeah. The
that's
soul.
That's deep. I think always a soul thing
It's really a
in my head.
because I started thinking deeper into it. Like it's
Yeah.
energy transfers involved into
Definitely.
sex, and I didn't
Yeah.
really think that back then. So I used to just be doing my thing,
Yeah.
doing my thing, and I'm like, damn, like why I'm feeling like this.
Yeah.
Have you ever been intimate with somebody, then woke up and you just felt bad at? Like,
Yeah,
you just felt
I was like, damn, that was some negative ass. energy.
yes, like I'm in a,
Let it.
like I'm in a bad fucking mood today.
I was in college.
They're feeling horrible right now.
I
watching
was.
this.
Oh shit! Look, I was
She
in
talking
college.
about you.
Okay, I'm talking about you.
That's crazy.
Not close enough clarity.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I never was like one of those people like, all right, I'm going into this sober minded. I'm finna do something with somebody that I don't like.
Yeah.
It has to be a person like I have to see some substance in this person,
Right.
to want to even do that. Because I'm not like obviously, I'm a guy. I see stuff.
So
but
you've always
I'm not,
thought that way?
Yeah, like I'm not just. Oh, she bad. I want it. Like
Right.
yeah, I say it in my head, but I'm not.
You may not act on it.
Well, I don't have the drive to do that because I'm just thinking about so many more things that's connected to this one thing. So it's got to be a little bit more substance to the person.
I agree.
At least I have to see it.
I agree with that now, but back then I used to be like, he fine, I want that.
Yeah. Of course, we're young.
Yeah, we were young.
yeah.
We were definitely
But how
young.
you think you got to that point to start?
No, I would say I was definitely damaged. Like I needed some healing.
Oh, don't say that.
No,
You
but that's
damaged.
what it was. And then now that I'm healed, I look back and I'm like, damn, you was being stupid.
Like,
But
this
it's
could've
all
went
a
differently.
learning curve.
Yeah.
Exactly. So everything.
But you already did the work to like
Exactly.
understand.
So
Now I feel like we're more into like substance, emotional
Yes.
conversations, connection, bonds.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I was always like mature, like because I was always around adults.
Yeah.
So I like talking to people. I'm
Right.
Like, yo, what's in your mind? Like, what's going on in your thoughts? And
Okay.
I realized a lot of women wasn't getting that.
Right.
So when I was younger, that was something that I really liked to do.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, I could take this person's girl because I know he don't pay attention to her.
Right. Mind stimulation is
Yeah,
definitely a
it
turn
is.
on for a lot of women.
because if we can't have an intellectual conversation, then it's done.
It's
I
done.
can't do it for real.
100%. So knowing that our careers keep us occupied, how often do y'all think it's necessary to be intimate?
At least 3 to 4 times
Often
a week.
as possible. I don't think there's no specific number,
As
but
often as
often
Yeah, as
as-
often as we can. That's a good one, yeah.
Because
for
you know
sure.
how the schedule be.
Yeah.
I say at least 3 to 4 times a week. Though.
Oh.
I think the thing about intimacy is we have
Every day.
we have 24 hours in a day. So it's like even if you're busy, as soon as you get home at 2 a.m.,
But what if you tired?
I
get
mean,
tired.
from the side, I don't know, lay down.
You like lazy sex?
No,
I
I'm
don't
just
want no
saying.
lazy
if
But
sex.
that's lazy. Exactly.
I don't want
no
lazy sex either, but I'm just saying if that's really what y'all need to be doing, then
a
What kind of
quickie.
schedule you got?
I don't like a quickie. We
No,
ain't
I'm
doing a
just-
quickie.
I'm just
Nah,
saying.
ain't no
Absolutely
quickie.
not.
You need to take.
Yeah, we got to take our time.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
What if it's been a long day and it's like damn,
I'm just
something
saying.
I ate.
it's gonna be a longer day.
Okay,
We up
It's
until
gonna
5
be a longer
a.m. We
day.
up until the sun come up.
put that work in.
It's gonna be a longer day.
Nah, for real. So y'all, like, I was dealing with this man, right? I'm sorry, y'all. I got
These
I was dealing with
stories.
this other man, and like we was off and on 2 years, right? And it didn't work out. We later became friends, good friends. Yeah, we later became good friends. We
Yo.
did business together, everything. Like we cool, we gang. He know who.
Why y'all ain't start?
Look,
with the
we
friends
cool.
stuff?
Exactly. We cool, we gang. But how do I get back on them type of terms with him?
Oh, he not on that with you?
Well, I don't know. Because I can't
Wait.
really see.
What terms you trying to get on with them?
She's trying to
You liking bull again?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think that I ever lost feelings for him. But as far as... Stop it. As far as something serious right now, I'm kind of just like, I just want to see what it could be.
But
So
you
how
with
do
the
I
other
get back
bull.
into that?
You liking the other dude? Well,
Okay, I'm
y'all
dating
not
though.
serious.
But this my one though. Like this my one. Like I feel like he's my one.
Okay, what if he watches this?
He could watch it.
That's
Oh my god,
dope.
you know he a fan of Pink Sweat, so he gonna watch it.
That's dope.
And he
That's
gonna
dope.
know I'm talking
Wait,
about
I'm not
him.
talking about. Okay.
So-
No, that's who I'm talking about though.
So why don't
No,
you just take
know
the
what
first
I'm
step
talking
and
about.
just say it?
Huh?
Just be like, yo, I'm feeling you. Like I feel like girls, you're always trying to do all this breadcrumb stuff. Just say what's on
So
your
you
mind.
think I
We're
should?
very simple.
Yeah.
So you think I should?
You're like, cause he might be waiting on you. He might, I don't want to
If
overstep.
we're good friends though, like you think me just being like, yeah, so I'm feeling you.
That's good.
Look, that's what my wife did. Look where she at.
Ooh, period. I know
Lit.
that's right.
Like, cause I'm not gonna overstep.
Were
with
you
a friend.
receptive to it though? Cause I'm kind of
Look
scared.
at her. Hell yeah.
But like, no, I'm saying like off rip, you were receptive to it. You weren't kind of like, okay, but what if we ruin the
I
friendship?
said bet. Nah, ain't no room.
He's like that.
I'm like, what's
I
up?
mean, best friends turn into relationships all the time,
Yeah.
but only some can make it work. So the fact that you guys were able to make it work, because
Yeah, that's.
I mean, y'all definitely anybody can almost anybody can make it work. It's just compatibility.
Yeah.
for sure, 100%.
The more
But-
similarities in like how y'all think about relationships, the easier.
I think we're compatible, but it's the connection
Yeah.
that I feel like needs to be built on.
Explain that.
So I feel like we're actually compatible. We have similar values, everything on paper. But the actual connection is like, I mean, I don't know because we haven't really tried to take it there for real, like really take it serious and build on it. Before it was just play. It was just like.
So when you say take something serious, are you saying like sexually, like
It could be all those
going on dates, like
sexually, dating, all those things.
That's what you want with that person.
Right. What do you think?
I don't think y'all. I feel like if you really like somebody, I don't think you should jump into the sex. That's just my
And I feel
opinion.
like that's what we did too. We jumped straight into it.
You know
'Cause
what?
that shit just get
That's
cloudy,
probably
like-
where y'all went wrong.
Especially if
it
y'all
got cloudy,
having
and
a
we
good
said that
time.
too. We
you
said
like,
that.
dang, like now you can't really see
Yeah.
him like for who he is. He can't really see you for
Yeah.
who you are.
There's other thoughts going on.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like you thinking about the nut or whatever. So
I agree. It's crazy how he just said that.
Yeah.
Because we've spoken about this.
We did, because we definitely said that the sex clouded it.
Yeah.
Clouded our judgment.
I think it's still a chance to work back towards that feeling,
think so?
though. I think it's possible.
for sure.
Yeah, but it's just going to take a little more work and effort. I feel that.
Yeah,
You know?
I
Yeah,
agree.
y'all
All
definitely
right,
could
I'm gonna
vibe.
take
Just
y'all
some-
advice.
Some communication a little bit, you know?
but take it slow. You know what I'm saying? Feel each other out.
It'd be like so slow though. It'd be too slow.
Now, y'all do be going like
Turtle
literally
slow. Turtle slow.
Well, I'm
I
saying
can't do
take it slow in the sense of like jumping back on.
That's what I'm
on the
saying.
Intimacy.
Yeah, I get that.
Like,
But that
just to feel each other out. See, you know what I mean? Because you might be like, oh, I thought it would have been chemistry more than it was. And
no,
That's
I feel
true.
you.
Well,
That
it's
is
crazy
how
he
it
said
be.
that.
but then you done
Yeah.
smashed again, and now you
And
vibing.
it's like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
I feel like that's probably why he's like hesitant on like trying to take it there again, because he's like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Another thing too, that us as men, like if we smash somebody and like we broke it off, and then a couple years go back, and, like I don't know what you've done.
oh yeah,
So it's like-
I don't know where you been.
Yeah.
I don't know where you
That's
I don't know where
crazy,
you
though.
I don't know where
Nah,
you been.
Cause I grew up with niggas. So,
y'all gotta
oh,
stop
shit.
thinking like that, though.
I grew up with men, so that is how they
Who
think.
gotta stop?
They be
Like,
like,
men, like-
where have you been?
No, like,
No, but baby, we could go get go to the doctors together and go get our tests. Exactly, we could go.
no, I
Hear me
understand
out.
what you're saying,
What?
but I feel like
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me
Go ahead,
out.
go ahead, go ahead.
Hear
But
me
why
out.
do
Hear
you
me out.
think
Hear
she's
me out.
been
Hear me
around
out.
though? Like you automatically assume
Hold on.
that
Hold on.
he's
Hold on.
been
Hold on.
around
Hold on.
because y'all
Hold
broke
on.
up.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
So the sex stuff is deeper than just physical, right? Because that's why you need a break from like interacting with people in that way, because you're not clear, because you still carrying they vibes.
Yeah,
exactly.
And like you gotta find you again. That's why you hear when girls say like, "Oh, I'm finding myself." That's really what they mean. I'm trying to cleanse these
demons.
These demons. I don't know.
bodies.
These ghosts.
God.
You got Trayvon and this
No
other
way.
dude.
No, that's
You carrying their energy and you
Yeah.
trying to find you in the mix of it, because that's
Right.
how
You
women are
cloudy.
built. Like y'all
Yeah.
built to help build. That's why when
Right.
women come into a lot of situations, whether it's romantically or a job, it's like, oh, she's a great worker. Like, because women are good helpers.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, with that comes means you're good at receiving things.
Right.
So when men is putting inside of y'all, whether that's their words, because a lot of times they gotta talk to you before you even get to the
Right.
cheeks. So
To the cheeks.
he already done spoke a lot into you. Those
Right.
words are vibrations. So
Yeah.
just his words alone, that's what's getting you all. Oh, he said he was gonna do this, and then
It's action,
da-da-da.
baby.
So then the
Yeah,
actions come
100%.
along. You like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
you all lost in the sauce. So I think just take it slow.
And
Yeah.
also,
I agree.
Like, time has passed by. You're not the same person you was with back then.
Yeah, you guys need to
Exactly.
get
And I
to
think
know
that's
each
what it
other.
is, too.
Yes.
I'm not that same little girl.
He don't know who you've been with.
Yeah.
He don't know.
Look, he's always heavy on you don't know who
Yeah.
you've been with.
He don't know how. Like,
He's such a Taurus.
I was just gonna say,
He's such
isn't he
a
a
Taurus,
Like,
yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
even know, like, if she like if she did something to one of your boys, you feel me? You don't know, like,
Nah, you wouldn't know that though.
no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
You don't think your boy would tell you? Nah, I feel that though.
Nah.
But they ain't your boy for real then.
I was
They
gonna
they're
say.
not your
But
boy.
you guys were dating for real.
Oh, I see.
Nah, I feel that though. I feel like free game. Free game.
Oh,
I
this shit is
feel like
crazy.
free game.
his house.
Yeah, I
say
get
y'all
that.
want
I feel
dating
that. He just gave us some game though.
That's
I feel
crazy.
that. Wait, what time we at, Avery? What time?
Wait. Before we end this,
Keep rocking, keep rocking, keep rocking.
Let's keep rocking. Okay.
what makes you feel most connected to your partner during sex?
See, this is personal.
Is this personal?
Because I
Skip?
don't want everybody to know my kinks.
I mean, you only doing it with her.
Yeah, but now they gonna know how to tempt me. They gonna start sending me Snapchats and they gonna say what I'm saying.
It's okay. Bunny got it.
Period. That just cracked me up. I'm sorry.
Was that too much?
She started laughing. I don't know.
What makes you feel most connected to your partner during sex?
It's not like one thing. It's just everything.
It's a combination, right?
Yeah, it's like I feel like once we get a rhythm, that I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but once we get the rhythm,
We need to be like locked in.
It's a
soul
vibe.
to soul.
This UK.
Yeah.
I agree. On the same timing, I guess.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
what
like
do you
once the
think?
rhythm, we both. You know what I mean? You got your mind is clear. We locked in. We looking in each other's eyes, or I'm looking at her.
That's that making love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we vibing.
Okay, we can roll with that.
Not for real. So a lot of people want to be married and they picture marriage as this perfect thing, right? So what's something that you and your wife has struggled with in the past?
Struggle. It's hard to say struggles because we really
You just learn from it. And
Or something you guys overcame, maybe.
yeah.
I feel like we overcome more so family stuff. Like
Right.
more than just like directly her and I. It's just like boundaries with family members and
Oh, okay.
stuff like that. Where it's like mom used to you being like her son, and then it's like, well, this is my wife. Like, you know what I mean? I'm creating my own new family.
Okay,
now.
you were
Oh, you was
mama's
a mama's
boy.
boy.
No, not a mama's boy.
But did your mom was possessive with you? She didn't want you to.
Not really.
She didn't wanna let you
I
go?
mean, like,
Or it was more
I
of a
love my mom,
transition
but my
thing?
mom was like,
Yeah.
it's just like a normal hood story, like money.
Yeah.
Then the mom want every like you her
Yeah.
husband, like
Oh
yeah,
my
that
gosh,
is
yes.
how moms be.
That's how all the black movies.
Yeah, that
yeah,
is.
it's just like
and it be like
black
sis,
mom.
It's my turn.
Literally.
Period.
Like yeah, so like for me, it's just boundaries with
Yeah.
Respectfully.
family,
100%.
and just not even just her, but just everybody. Because like you just realize that like when you become successful as a young black dude, like nobody cares about you. They start seeing the stuff
And what you can do for
what
them.
you can do for them, and it's a natural thing, especially with women, because y'all really out to fend for yourselves.
Right.
So it's like when you see a man that's already close to you, you're like, oh, let me get what I can get, and it's like me, I would just give until I don't have any more. So,
Right.
but then
So you got taken advantage of before.
for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even call it taking advantage of because that's just my
That's on
nature.
them.
But
Yeah,
it's my
that's on
nature, so
them.
I never look at it like I'm not no victim. It's like
Right.
I help. Like if I be outside, I just be like giving homeless people money. Just
You
'cause.
allowed yourself to overgive, possibly.
Yeah, but I don't have a limit,
Okay.
and I think that's the hard part when you
Right.
just realize like I don't have the limits, and you don't have a limit of how much you're gonna take.
Right.
So this is gonna be bad for both of us.
That's a good one. Yeah, I would say I would agree with that.
Do y'all give a lot? Y'all like in your relationships and stuff?
I used to. I feel like I used to.
You tight now?
Yeah. I definitely have my boundaries now. I'll still give though, because that's my love language. Like
Yeah.
acts of service.
You'll move in your crib?
Nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
No.
Have you?
No.
We're not doing that. Because if anything, we're not doing that.
Someone tried to do
And
that in college.
Yeah,
That's
and I'm
weird.
not gonna move into his place. I feel like if anything, we'll just get something together.
Huh? What's the
Like,
difference?
because why am I coming into you? Like, I'm not doing that. No.
I understand wanting to get something new for the both of
Yeah.
y'all.
But why though? That's now you gotta pay a whole new down payment.
Because then you got to
You
sage
better
his
sell your
house.
stuff.
I'd rather just bring some new energy into a new crib.
Yeah.
You better pray.
Some positive energy. What's that?
Y'all new generations is different. The old generation, they gonna spray some Lysol and pray.
We got to sage. We
gonna pray them demons out of the
girls
house.
that you had in here before.
Exactly.
Yo, y'all new girls.
Get them out.
I guess you could get some new sheets, but I'd rather
Get the new sheets.
Nah, man. Let's get a whole new bed. Like, for real.
a Tempur-Pedic.
You gotta spend $10,000 on a new bed.
Nah, seriously.
Just cause. Nah, that's crazy.
Okay, let's see.
Then we don't even be together.
Wait, so how do you feel about the importance of marriage in society today, though?
I don't know about the whole world, but I just think for black people and ethnic people in general, we need marriage because marriage is economic building as well. Like you get the spiritual stuff, you get the benefits of like having a built-in life partner and all those things, but it's economic building too because you're not spreading your seed everywhere.
Right.
If you're doing it the right way.
The right way.
But
For real.
yeah, you're not spreading your seed everywhere. You're able to focus. You're also able to be in a situation where you can develop discipline, especially for a lot of black men, ethnic men.
Yeah.
We are used to being overly sexual since we've been young.
Yes.
So
Right.
like,
Ooh, that's deep.
whether that's boys being low-key sexually abused, they just don't even call it that, or they don't
Yes.
know.
That's true.
Or
That's deep.
just
They don't
being
call it
coached into being sexual
Right.
by your peers. And like I realized that when I moved to the suburbs when I was like 15 or 16 because all my friends was like still virgins, and I was like, wait, y'all virgins? Like all my white friends, I'm like, they was all hyped to
Wait,
go to
so when you
prom
lost
so
your
they
virginity,
can.
what
We're not
age?
discussing that right now. But when they were they was hyped to go to prom, and they were talking about like, oh, I'm gonna do it, and
Yeah.
I'm like, do it? Like, which you a virgin? Like you hyped to go dance so you can get some coochie? And it
That's what
kind of
prom is.
unraveled my mind to be like, yo, what was we doing?
Right.
Like we kids.
How you gonna bring in virginity and not talk about yours?
It's personal.
It's personal.
Okay,
All right, I ain't gonna
understand
do it. I ain't
that.
gonna
We gonna
do
push
it.
on that.
Okay.
Because and the reason I don't talk about it because I know how the mind works, and I think a lot of guys we just be overly get excited or we
Right.
start co-signing it. Like
Yeah.
I'm of the mindset of like I don't think men should be having as much sex as we do, and
That's a deep
as
thing.
early. I think we need to start having more discipline because like the older you get, the more you start seeing patterns. You like,
Yeah,
damn, like
and you start to grow up.
since I was a kid, damn near have to be getting vagina. Like since you was a kid, I'm like, dang, like we kids. Like you be like 10 years old, you talking to you ain't getting no bitches, young boy. Like, what the fuck?
So what do
He
you feel?
10.
How do you feel about the practice of holding your nut though? I know a lot of men that hold their nut. Because like you said, they
I'm
just
letting mine
doing
out.
too
I'm
much.
married.
But on a spiritual thing though, on a spiritual basis, because you just said, like you were saying, a lot of men be over having sex. They have sex too often.
I heard it's about energy. Like if you
Yeah,
don't
energy.
feel like you have enough energy, will you just not release it?
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to
He
you.
said
That
he
sounds like a lot of freaky shit. I can't. It's not like either you doing sports or something. Like I think that sounds like drug addict talk. Like, I'm not doing the drugs this week. I'm just holding on. Like it's got to be a lifestyle of discipline,
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Like for the young guys, like, and you just see it. Like look around us. Like you got dudes ruining their whole lives over sex.
Seriously.
Because and we
that's
just
so
look at
true.
it and we judge
Seriously.
him like, yo, he's stupid. Why he messed up?
Yeah.
He's an addict. Like, and we
Damn,
got to
that's
start
deep.
calling it what it is.
Yeah, we do.
So that people can get the right
Yeah.
help. Like,
Sex addicts do exist.
They do.
it's more now than ever because we
Yeah.
got so much access to it. Like, you could pull up anything on your phone right now. Like, any
Right.
fetish,
Not for
any
real.
kink. Like,
All that porn.
it's too much access.
All that
Literally.
access to porn. So
But do y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Should
judging.
couples merge their finances or keep them separate?
Whatever works for them.
Okay.
Like I don't think it's no right or wrong way. Now I do think you should be transparent with everything you do
Right.
financially when you're married because what affects you affects them.
Right.
There's really no such thing as my money and your money because
Right.
if we got a bill need to get paid, it gotta get paid.
Right.
So
Yeah, I don't think we should do that joint account thing though. We're
Why
not,
not?
doing that.
You
We're
married
not.
him?
I think you can have your own account and then have a joint account that you just slide
that's
some money in if
cool.
you
That's
want
cool.
to.
But we're
yeah.
not merging all finances, whole joint account, main income, both main
But I
incomes
think
going into one account.
it depends on the people in the relationship. That's why, so for example, if you set your business up and you don't really have personal like that,
Right.
then it's kind of like it would be more effort and work for you to rework your S corp
Right.
to add this person on a certain type of way, and it's like, well, you have your personal account that you spend from. I have a personal account that we spend from,
Right.
And then we have some
we
money
live
together.
from the middle,
Right.
so to say.
Yeah.
Like
That's
that's
true.
kind of how we do it. It's merged, but it's not. I guess you could say.
Right.
Like she's a part of the business.
Yeah.
It just kind of all makes
It
sense for
all
you guys.
meshed
Yeah.
together technically,
Right.
but I own the business.
Right.
But yeah,
All right. So on that note,
Wait, no, y'all. I have one more question for y'all.
what?
One more question.
What you got?
all right, let's do it. Let's do it.
So, guys, I'm talking to this other guy, and he's expressed his feelings for me. That he,
The team ready to go.
but he,
Talking about someone talking to this other guy.
This is other dude.
okay, but he feels
All right.
like I'm not as interested in him, but I do like him and want to create a stronger bond. What do you guys think I should do when I feel like I've showed I care and I want to make this
So
work?
you are interested, and he can't tell.
Yes.
So what's your vibe? You dry?
No, like
She do be look, so she don't be trying to talk to this man all the time, like, and that's cool, right? We all need some space, but she don't even like FaceTiming or talking on the phone. She just be texting. That man want to FaceTime.
you say
He
you
want to
like
see your
him, though.
face.
Look, though, but I will FaceTime. Look, let me tell you this. We were on the phone for like 5 hours at a time
Uh-huh.
on several different occasions. I feel like I've texted him multiple times. We send audios back and forth, super interactive. And he still feels like he's at a 6 and I'm at a 2. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can show him
That may not be the man for you.
that's
sis.
what it's given.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, it don't sound like you.
Yeah,
really
it doesn't align. And I told her that. I said, I just don't feel like you can be yourself with him. And yeah, we're not doing that. And see,
Yeah.
look, y'all, on that note,
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah.
But one question. Why do you guys keep doing the long distance thing?
I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what it is.
No,
Dude,
but
I
these
feel like it's
Miami
hard to
men-
find people in Miami. That's probably
no,
what it is.
it's not that. I can't
Then-
take a Miami man serious. I'm sorry.
Also,
I just,
too,
You're not looking.
no, also too, people in our DM are like not from Miami for some odd reason.
yeah, that'd be crazy. No, seriously.
From somewhere there's nothing going on.
Literally.
Business, something's going on.
Yeah, we need to go to the right places in Miami.
Look though, so we're gonna start taking some trips this summer.
No.
Okay, he
No,
just,
no, I know, but I'm just like I
Y'all just
told you,
wanna
I
have
can't
fun.
do the Miami thing.
That's
though.
what- is that what
I'm
it's
not.
giving?
I'm not doing. No, I'm just not doing the Miami thing.
What's wrong with Miami?
Well, maybe I just haven't bumped into the right men.
Where
We're
you
just
be
gonna
going?
do that. Huh?
Where you go?
Everywhere. Like,
yeah, where we go, we really,
be
I'm gonna be
outside.
honest, no, but
no,
I'm
we
saying
be in the house.
we be in the house, and then when we do go out, we don't go to any places conducive for like to find a.
Bro, I would
Good
be
man.
where
I'm
the-
reading y'all like I read people's energy. Y'all like fun, and then y'all like aunties. It's like I want to be. I want to be in the crib,
So we fun aunties.
chilling, maybe
aunties.
you know what I mean, vibe out. But then I want to be like super turned when I want to be super turned.
Yeah.
and I want to feel like
Yeah, you also
I'm living
follow
my
us on
best
social
life.
media as well.
Yeah, so you be seeing. What
I follow y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you follow us.
Oh,
How you don't know that?
Damn.
That's crazy. Who be watching us?
you know what I watch on
Hey.
social media? But you know what I do?
He
You know
just
what's
be
funny?
doing speeches on his Instagram. y'all.
I do. So you know what I do, and a lot of people do this. So I have like key friends that I follow who like they do business, certain things. I watch their stuff, but then a lot of times I just do this because I gotta stay active on the
gotta stay
algorithm.
active.
Right.
But-
I feel that 100%.
Y'all don't even post like that then, because
We
I
do
don't
be
see y'all
posting.
stuff.
We do post.
You be watching us.
You haven't seen nothing?
Or your team be watching us. I don't know who be watching us. But we pay attention to who watch us because, yeah.
Nah, because now I'm like,
He's about to follow. But all right, man. All right, y'all.
I gotta make sure I stay tapped in because
say
y'all
bye to
fun,
the
y'all good vibes.
Say bye to the people.
Which camera?
Look,
This camera, that
Mojo
camera.
Motion
Peace
out.
out, y'all.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank
we'll
y'all
see
for
you guys.
having me. This is love.
Aw, thank you for
Yeah,
coming.
y'all fun. Y'all have like a very light energy.